Hey, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being with me this afternoon. You are on the Brian T. Murray YouTube channel. I'm your host, Brian. I wanted to do something a little different. I wanted to, I've been looking forward to this all week. I was listening to Kevin Samuels when he was doing one of his videos, and his monologues are just, they really just hit home, especially when you can identify with it. But I want to talk about being socially awkward, and I don't mean me. I'm talking about our ladies who are inspiring to be married, but they have no idea that they're socially awkward. And what I mean about socially awkward, I don't mean towards each other. I'm talking about towards men. Because what you're trying to have happen is a man propose to you. Well, that's not happening. It's because you are past the age of 27, you are in your 30s, 40s, 50s, maybe even 60, and you're still thinking you're hot stuff, okay? And that's fine to a degree. But the point I want to make today is you don't know how to connect with a man because you don't know how to communicate with him, okay? So you think now men and women are different. Something that's so obvious, yet it just needs to be said. We are different. The problem, the thing with a man is a man knows that a woman is different from him. A woman, she knows it, but she doesn't really submit to that law. Because a woman will still attempt to convert a man into a woman. Because she talks to him as if he's one of her girlfriends, which is not true. Okay, so the modern day woman is absolutely confused because she looks at herself in the mirror, even in a full length mirror, and she sees how amazing the Lord has blessed her in her curves and her figure and even her flat stomach and everything. How beautiful she is and her hair and all this other stuff. Okay, fine. But you got the hard skills down, assuming. You got the hard skills down, but what you don't have are soft skills. Soft skills are your interpersonal skills, things that's not tangible. Is just as important, but it's not tangible. Okay, so we have millions of women in this country, women in general, black women in particular, that have no idea that they are turning men off just by the way they conduct themselves. Okay, so the woman isn't aware of this is because number one, she is under the misunderstanding that she's the prize. She has that misunderstanding is because in particular for Christian women, the church are telling them that you're not. Basic economics. The mere fact that there are less men than it is women makes the man more valuable, and which means he has exponentially more choices. Exponentially. Okay, according to blackdemographics.com, there are approximately 10 million more women in America than it is men. 10 million more women than men. Now, this is designed by God, is because number one, to keep any species running, you have got to have more female species, more females in that species to incubate more children. If there were 10 million more men than there were women, the women would be in trouble. The women would be in trouble. Okay? That I don't even want to think of the carnage that it would be in this country if it was 10 million more men than there were women. Anyway, so we have thousands, if not women of faith, that's sitting at home, wherever, praying to God like, Lord, I'm waiting on you. When is he gonna come? It's like, no, no. The Bible says that a man who findeth a wife have found a good thing and has obtained favor from the Lord. So it is up to the man to find, but it's up to the woman's responsibility to be found. Now, the woman cannot be found if she goes to 3 places. I'm speaking mainly before COVID, but even during COVID, is because what has happened during COVID is you have had women of faith all over the country shut down their social life for approximately 12 months. That's impossible. That is incredible to me. Why did you shut down your social life for 12 months? That's fine if you're 21. But if you're past the age of 27, you could not have afforded that. I'm saying this is because there was still online dating. There were still dating apps. There were still ways to have connectivity with the general public or whoever you choose. Waiting to get back outside to resume a social life from the beautiful months of 2019 or maybe even early 2020? Taking a year off? Are you kidding me? No. Women have made this into a total mystique instead of what it is. It's a natural choice. It's a natural choice. Getting married is a natural choice. The fact that you put the responsibility 100% on God, that's why he's not doing it for you. Why? It's because the mere fact that you have came to the conclusion, either you or those women you are around have ushered you to that conclusion. Oh, it will happen. It's no. Nothing else in your life just happened. You wanted a job, you went and got a job. You went and got qualifications for the job. What? You don't want to be homeless? Okay, you did the process and found a suitable shelter for your annual salary. What? You don't want to walk around? Okay, you found yourself a car. You found yourself a SUV. Depending on how uppity the car is, uppity, lack of a better word. Meaning you found a way to get everything else in life, but a man is a total mystery to you. Well, ladies, let's start with the fact that you're not curious enough. Let's start there. You're not curious enough. You're curious to God, how come it hasn't happened, but you're not curious to the man. Number one, you don't know how to talk to a man because you have this undertone of contempt, in particular to black men. You have this undertone of contempt with black men, in particular because it originates with the fact that there are a lack of fathers in the home, because you grew up not a father in the house. Or even if he was in the house, he wasn't emotionally present. Or even if he was emotionally present, he was working so hard, he wasn't consistently in the home. So the idea of a man in the home is just an afterthought to you. Like, what? Look, he here when he's here. He's not when he's not. you have to seek therapy for that, is because that has made a profound impact on you more than you realize. See, the fact that black women are the least married women of all demographics, that really bodes problems for black men as well. Why? Because we desire black women. We do. We do. We desire black women. But what has happened due to the manosphere is because there are increasing numbers of men who realize I've had an abundance of bad experiences with black women. I don't want a black woman who cannot behave herself. This is the conclusion that black men all over the country are coming to. I'm not putting up with this, because we've seen our friends, we've seen our uncles, we've seen our fathers deal with situations where I don't want any piece of that. I don't want anything to do with that. So to help bring that point home, have you ever been through a divorce or been through a really bad breakup? And as you're healing from that, notice how your mind has just basically made it very fundamental. I just want to be with somebody nice. Amen. And that's where increasing numbers of black men are in their relationships. I just want to be with somebody nice. No. I will take a downgrade on looks just to be with a woman who respects me. Just to be with a woman who does not think she's better than me. because women, the thing you don't understand, the mere fact that you may be more educated and earn more than him, you are repulsive to be around. I had a young lady years ago, a former coworker. She was a temp actually, but she was like a very attractive woman. So because she was she stood out. She really didn't know anybody. Didn't well. I befriended myself to her. Okay, we are probably in like the second week of just getting to know each other. Nothing huge. She had a boyfriend, but like I was just talking to her, whatever. She said that she told me the story when she went to a major university. I forget what it was, but a major university. Okay, could have been Michigan. Yeah. I think Michigan. Okay, but her mother did not go to college, but her father did. So she told me the story how her mother checked her. Is because her mother told her that you are way patronizing to me. I am your mother. You think because you went to college that we paid for, you think you have the right to talk to me as your mother any kind of way? No. You get one last time to talk to me wrong. You get one last. This is it. No more warnings. And she told me that story about how her mother checked her, and I just thought that was amazing. This is the thing that happened maybe in 2006, 2005 to 2006. Here it is 15 years later. That story, I've never thought about that story since then. But that story is just so relevant. It's because, ladies, you think you're super hot because of your accomplishments. Let me tell you, men don't care about your accomplishments. We don't care about how much money you make. We don't care about where you work. We don't care about your master's or your PhD. We don't care. We don't care. See, you have approached life as if you were a man, just dominating where you were, conquering, being number one, being the overachiever, and that's fine. But this is what has happened. You have, along the way, accumulated an abundance of masculine energy. So when it comes to talking to a man, number one, you think you're talking to a child. Yeah. Yeah. This is why black women in particular are the least married women, is because she thinks she is carrying herself as if she is a man. Beautiful, great looks, great curves, but when you talk to her, you don't feel as if you know you're looking at a woman, but you don't feel like you're talking to a woman. You feel like you're talking to someone who works in HR or your supervisor or your female pastor. Because it don't take them, they feel as if it's their God-given right to check a man. Like, whoa. Whoa, bring it in, bring it in, bring it in. See, men understand, when men talk, we understand who we are talking to. Because when men talk, there is a line of subtle hostility between men. Because we know if our language take it too far, there's a fight happening. If it's a fight happening, that means someone's going to a jail. If that. Okay? We understand this. That's why men are very careful how we talk to each other, because we don't want anybody talking crazy to us. But since women do not operate under those social laws, it's nothing to her to speak to, is nothing to a 25-year-old woman to speak to a 50-year-old man as if they're equals. I don't even talk to a 50-year-old woman as if she is my equal. I don't even do that. That never even crossed my mind. This is insane. You're socially awkward is because you have grown up with learning the lack of respect that men demand. There's a basic level of respect that we demand. It's a basic level. We are drawn to women who understand that. It may be our mother. It may be our aunt. It may be the cute girl at the mall. Wherever it is, we subconsciously are drawn to them because we crave honor almost all the time. We crave honor. So because you haven't been taught that, you don't know how to do it. So here you are, 27 plus, and you thinking, oh, I'm this, I'm that, ooh, makeup, everything, my wig is on it. No. The long, ridiculous Cupid doll eyelashes looking crazy. Black men don't like that. No. Well, some men do. Okay, look. This is a part of why you're socially awkward. It's because when a man talks, he speaks definitively. It's in his masculine nature to speak definitively. Okay? When you communicate with a woman, it is in her to move the conversation to her favor, even if she has to tell a lie. Well, men don't like Cupid doll eyelashes, the long, ridiculous, extravagant eyelashes. Well, some men do. Okay. What was the percentage of men that do? So why, if you're unmarried, let's say it's 18%. Why would you relegate yourself to only 18% of men who don't like something that you obviously enjoy doing? You see how you're not the prize? And when you do the math, you would quickly see how you are not the prize. Now, the woman, especially today's modern women with social media, dating apps, texting, DMs, she has an average of 10 guys in her DMs. Average, minimum. She knows that she could get sex from at least 5 of those guys easily. Here's the problem. Because she knows that she can easily get sex, she thinks she can get any man that she wants. Notice that she wants. And she's learning year after year that she can. Slowly. The revelation is coming slowly. I can't get the man that I want. I have these other dudes that I don't want. All right. Social awkwardness. Ladies, it starts with your number one. The lack of curiosity of a man. You're not even curious about a man. You see men around, but you're not even curious. You don't. You want to be married, but you don't want to understand the species that you want to marry. No, because you learned about men through other women, which is a huge mistake. That is a fundamental mistake. If you're going to learn from a woman, she better be a happily married woman. Not a woman who is she's married, but she has a boyfriend too, trying to learn about men. No. You have the power to succeed, but you got to choose wisely. Who you talk to begins there. It begins there. Here we are. Because you have overrated yourself, you think that men need to be glad even to be talking to you. Like, what? And it's problematic is because there are guys. I heard a term that just cracks me up. They're called simp enforcers. These are men who are raised by single mothers and they don't have an ounce of masculinity in them. So whatever the woman says, in his mind, it goes because it connects him with his mother. But the real men who don't operate like that, a woman just can't talk crazy to you and it'd be okay with you. Like, oh, that's just Lakeisha. No. To a real man, it's like, now she has reshaped her mind herself to a opposition to you. Now you got to talk to her as such. Now, I'm not endorsing violence. I'm talking about this premature of one-way aggression. Oh, I got to talk to a man. No. He doesn't talk to you any kind of way, so you can't talk to him any kind of way. Because men, what it is you have to start doing is when someone talks to you in a way that you don't care for, you have to instantly check her on that. Let her know. It's like, hey, you're being very rude right now, okay? Because a woman does not hesitate to share her thoughts about a man, but we have at least 1 or 2 generations of men just letting it slide. Stop it, because it's not helping anybody. It's not helping anybody. In particular, fathers who may be married, and their wife is just talking to you any kind of way. It's like, hey, kids, go to your rooms to a quick second. I have to talk to my wife. I have to talk to your mother. And you just got to deal with that. Because if you don't do it, you're just making things worse. Stop rewarding bad behavior. Stop doing that. So, in particular, Christian women, because you are doing you support your church, and your church basically supports you by telling you all these things that's not even actually true. I mean, yeah, the man ought to approach the woman. Why? 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 There are 10 million more women than it is if every single married man was married, not to adjust for homosexuals and men that are incarcerated. There are 10 million more women than it is men. So if you're waiting all your 20s, all your 30s for the right man to approach you, it's not going to happen. Because the older you get, decreases the likelihood of it happening. That's what your pastor is not telling you. So ladies, have conversations with men where you're doing more listening than talking. Yeah, where you're doing more listening than talking. Be a pleasant experience to a man. Be a pleasant experience to him. I can't tell you how many women I know and associates and all. They only want to talk about what they want to talk about. They don't answer texts back. They only do when it's something they want to talk about. It's not even a conversation. They will text me and don't even say hello, good morning, none of that. Hey, I don't think. Whoa. Let me show you how I got to do this, because obviously you don't know how. Hey, good morning, or hey, how are you? You are just so socially mutated. You are something that men don't even recognize. It's because number one, it's your entitlement. Like, you're average at best. Why do you feel like he needs to talk to you as if you're royalty? No, I know women tell other women that, but it's only doing you damage. No. Let's settle for basic politeness. Basic. He is not to think any higher of you as you are of him. Yeah, let's just start there. Hey, how are you? Hey, I'm doing good. How are you? And just start the conversation. Let it just happen slowly. Let's just don't let a man text you and you ignore it, but you text him back when you're ready. And then when he doesn't text you back, you think something is wrong. Oh, he didn't text me back. What? But you ignored his text. You went 3 weeks without responding. I don't understand. And this is a pandemic, is because men don't like this. We live a pretty hard life. The mass majority of us alpha males, we live a pretty hard life. So everything outside of that hardness of life that we deal with, we want it to be pleasant. After we work all day, we want a nice dinner. We want a nice women get triggered already. After we work all day, we want a nice warm dinner, and we eat our warm dinner that we may have made for ourselves or bought for ourselves, okay? We want it to be good. Why? Because we just paid the cost at having a very challenging day. So After we're finished paying the cost, we want everything else to fall into place. So when we come to dealing with you, the number one thing we're thinking to ourselves is, do I have to put up with this? A man tolerating you is not a man liking you. I'll say it again. A man tolerating you is not a man liking you. It's not. It's not. It's not. It's exactly what it is. He may wants to have sex with you, and he will take all that other aggression out on you after you're having sex. that may be the reason why the sex is so rough. Because he knows you're a jerk. You're not good for anything else. Your extreme singleness is not the church problem. So I would suggest you stop listening to them. The church does not care if you ever get married. It's not their problem. Yes, the leaders of the church who are married, they're like, okay. Oh, what? Oh, poor thing. All right, I'll keep praying for you. These type of videos can help you is because in number one, it snaps you out of your delusion. Like, hey, no one told you this, but you're a jerk. Do you know that? This is why. This is why. And if you cannot get triggered, they can walk you through it. It's like, hey, these 3 incidents, which were very similar, I had a very bad experience with you. So now, number one, that is a very mature conversation. Because if a woman continues to go, see, the fact that 80% of children come from single parent homes, and only 30 of that 80% are single fathers, 50% are going through life not being under a man's authority. Her first experience with a man's authority, let's say she does have a father, okay? What if he favors her so much that it still feeds into her delusion? Oh, baby, you any man to be happy to have you, whatever. That's not doing her any favors. That's not doing her any favors. She is a full-blown jerk that no man wants to deal with. But it takes a simp to marry her. But that's what she likes. You know why? Because the men that she really wants, she can't get. She can't get him. Why? Because they don't deal with unpleasurable experiences. Yeah. We marry women we like, that we like being around, that we love spending time with, that we can't wait till the next time we see them. Not the woman that's a dude with breasts. No. Because we put those emotionally and mentally, we put those to the side. Yeah, we put those to the side. We don't, no. All right. I was talking to a young lady in a church, which I have 100, and have heard hundreds of nightmare experiences. I was talking to her, and we were talking about the Bible. Okay, we just talking, just kicked off to a cool conversation, whatever. Okay, cool. It was so cool. Whenever we finished service, we went through, and I walked into her car. We still talking. I mean, we got to her car. She put her purse She unlocked the car, put her purse in the car, and just laid up on her car while we talked for maybe another 30-45 minutes. I mean, it was a good conversation. I asked her for her number, and I was like, hey, just let me know when you get home safely. She's like, okay, cool, whatever. Cool experience. I think a couple of days later, I text her, nothing back. Okay. I text her because I wanted to also introduce her to my fellowship. Like, hey, we're doing stuff. I just want to make you aware. I did not have to do that. I'm wasting my time dealing with entitled women. I think I texted her maybe 2 or 3 times, like weeks apart. I saw her one time in church, didn't bring it up, whatever, didn't bring it up in church. See you in church, whatever, okay, hug, whatever, okay, fine. This one time, she says, I need to talk to you. I was like, me? Like, we can't communicate over the phone, but you want to talk? You want me to take my real live time out and talk to you? Sat down in church. I'm thinking there's nothing good getting ready to come from this. Okay, she said it in a way as if you just got a call from HR at work, and it's like, you have got to be kidding me. It gets worse. Sitting there, and she starts off with this. As if she is my supervisor. Hey, look, I just want you to know that I realize that you're obsessed with me. She said that both my eyeballs almost fell out of my head. Like, this 6-foot, bordering 300-pound woman said she knows that I'm obsessed with her. What? The idea of a romantic potential had never entered my mind with her. Never entered my mind. I reached out to her via text message because I wanted to, because as I said, my fellowship group was doing things around the DMV. But this chick thought I was borderline stalking her. And I was like, no. She said, well, why did you? So this is why I'm having this video about social awkwardness. Because listen to me, ladies, black ladies in particular. It's 2 extremes with you. It's 2 extremes. In that story, I said how long we talked. We may have talked maybe a total of an hour after church. 30 minutes in the church, 30 minutes outside the church. We had exchanged numbers and everything, and I told her, text me to let me know you got home safely. I did not have to bother doing that. So we went from having a excellent academic conversation to I'm obsessed with you. Men all over, in church, outside the church, have had millions of experiences like this. And this is what we have concluded. We're done with it. We are done with it. No more warning. We are done with it. We're not there for your convenience. No. This is the year in 2021 that the alpha male separates himself from the beta male. The alpha male separates himself from the simp. Okay? It's because in a woman's mind, we're all the same. That's like, oh, you must. It's because, I know I breathe really hard when I breathe with my mouth closed and everything. Like, who have you looked at yourself in the mirror? There was 0% attraction there. But as you can tell by all the videos that I do, I am a conversationalist. I like to talk when it's about a subject that I actually care about. After she said, I know you're obsessed with me. And I'm looking at her as if she just grew an extra mouth out of her neck. Have you looked at yourself in the mirror? Are you kidding me? Please. Oh my God. Just it's two extremes. Either it's a nice experience or, oh, this Negro is stalking me. Oh, because that's just what men do. No. That stops. Ladies, you're on notice. Women who cannot conduct themselves properly around alpha males, no. You're dead to us now. Yes. You're dead to us. It's because you misunderstood. Men are the prize. You are supposed to be the catch. Men have to make themselves the prize, and the woman have to make herself the catch. It does not happen by birth, regardless of what you tell each other. After I told her, no, I am not upset, and I said it just to communicate just how ridiculous of a human being you are. No, I'm not obsessed with you. She said, well, why did you keep texting me? Because I wanted to invite you to something. But I'm not going to, no. I don't only call people that I care about. Sorry. Yeah. Unless it's my inner circle where we do text because we're so busy, that's how we could communicate. I only call people that I care about. Sorry. No. I don't have time to pick up a phone. We're not doing that. No. I have to care about you for me to do that. Yes. Well, if you call instead of text, less things can. Yes. But you have to be worth to me even going through that because I prefer to text. Now, when it's someone that I'm interested in, I would not text them. Why? Because I'm interested in them. Yeah. So yes, you are correct. Things can get misconstrued in text, but you're no. You are a bystander. No. You don't get phone calls. No. Let's be serious. You don't get phone calls. So after I say that, I abruptly get up and I walk away from her like, you're nuts. And her girlfriend, who's watching from a short distance, like, yeah, girl. Communication. Got to talk. I walk past her like, both of you are dead to me. You are dead to me. Because if you leave it to the woman, she will think the world revolves around her. It doesn't. Not when so many of you are so unpleasant and it's so many of you, period. Absolutely not. No. Alpha males are looking for a certain particular woman. A certain particular woman. When she talks to us, she knows who she's talking to, as we know who we're talking to. You want to get the best out of a man? You can't treat him as if he works for you. No. No. That's why you have been enduring decades of singleness. It's because no one had this talk with you. See, a man is not going to go in explaining himself to someone who was ultimately dead to him. Well, if my sister and I, we used to get into it all the time. One of the many things she would say to me after we had gotten into an argument, she would say, "Well, just say that then." As if. As if. Again, gentlemen, I want you to understand. This is how women think in general by default. She don't feel that she has to explain herself to you whatsoever, but yet she believes you ought to explain yourself to her. That's how she thinks. This is how the non-feminine passed over single woman feels. This is the modern woman. This is the modern woman. She has so much social awkwardness. It's not even a guy that, okay. So another thing that modern women do is they're not going out on a date with you, but they will say let's meet up for a coffee. Here is my recommendation to alpha males: don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. This is why. And I understand she may be bad, man. I mean, she may be like attractive. Don't do that. It's either date or nothing. There's no pre-interview. Let's stop the pre-interview where the woman has the leverage. Let's stop doing this, okay? Because in a man, this is why. Because in a man's mind, we see women as wives and everything else. So she feels as you have to qualify for her, which is true. Yet at the same token, she doesn't feel like she has to qualify for you. She doesn't see it that way. She only sees it one way. Oh my goodness. Ladies, you really think I'm venting, but I'm really trying to help. Stop being condescending to the men that are around you. Because you do it to everyone, you will end up doing it to the one. Yeah. If you're in your 40s or 50s, you already met Mr. Right, but you blew it. Because your lack of therapy, your lack of suitable male influences in your life, you're not curious enough, you're not feminine enough. I mean, you are 47. Do you think? Well, the Lord is going to send him. No, the Lord is not. No, the Lord is not. And this is what the church keeps telling you as you sit there year after year on Zoom, just supporting your church. Number one, the church don't care if you individually get married. They don't care. And two, this is a practical thing. This is you want it to be Holy Ghost saturated, a divine. No. It's a natural choice. It's a natural choice. It's a natural choice. Because the woman who, especially the women who have been through a lot, instead of going therapy, they're having their panel of their mothers and their aunts and their sisters and their girlfriends to hey, I'll bring them around so y'all can check them out. Bring him around so y'all can check him out. If he's a beta male, he'll be okay, fine, okay, yeah, sure, I will like that, yes, please. Alpha is like, check me out. Are you serious? Check me out? I don't even like you enough for even to be going through that. It's like him interviewing for a job that he's not even tried to apply for. This is what women don't understand. Ladies, make yourself, number one, feminine. I mean, when you do call them, hello, what, who this, you sound like a man. It ain't nothing more amazing than calling somewhere, even if it's a business or a shop or whatever, and a woman who answers the phone. Oof. A woman who answers the phone and she sounds actually pleasant. I had to have some. I had to get some clarification from the DMV, and the woman, I was almost sure that she was heavy set. Yet she was still feminine on the phone. I felt like I was calling a flower shop. I was calling the DMV. This was back when the DMV was still shut down. So all they had was call centers to make appointments. I thought I was calling a flower shop. Hello, blah, 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 blah. I was like, am I calling the right people? I took the phone down. I was like, did I call the right? I don't need no flowers. I was expecting to hear an angry black woman. Which ladies, those of you who have those type of gatekeeper jobs, department heads, office managers, teller, gatekeeper positions. White men have put you in those positions and they have weaponized you. You can't get and stay married, but yet the white man sees purpose for you because he can use that same innate aggression within you and use it to his use. You're not in the room with the brain trust, but you are at the gate. They'll let you come to a meeting or two, but you're not at the brain trust. No. We don't need you to think. We might need your input, but we need you at the gate. And this is what ladies don't understand. This culture endorses your masculinity, and it's causing you problems because you cannot connect with your male counterparts. You can't connect with them. No man is going to stand in front of you and have this type of conversation with you. Why? Because you would try to kill him. Because in your mind, you are a black queen. But in his mind, you will die alone. You will get plenty of sex. You will get plenty of sex, and they may not come from all men. But you will get plenty of sex, but you will not get any proposals from the men that you want. Yeah. Yes. Ooh. Thank you. Because we have to get to a place where the truth has got to be told. The truth has got to be told. People do not get better when you can't tell the truth to each other. You are average, carrying yourself as if you are God's gift to the world. You're not. Because there's 300 million more of us in this country and 8 billion total in this world. So you're not the gift. You have a gift, but you're not the gift. Ladies, stop talking to men as if he's your girlfriend. He's not. He's a totally different gender. He's a totally different gender. The more you find out about him, he will seem like a totally different species. He is of the male species. Ladies, I know you want to be married. I know you do. I know you do. I know some of you cry at night in the middle of the night. When will it happen? When will it happen? But you're praying to God. God can't make anything happen when your practical work isn't done. The Lord did not bless you with a license and you ain't fill out no paperwork. You ain't pass no inspection. You ain't take no eye test. No, it doesn't happen. It's process. It's process. You know how to talk at a job interview. Oh yes. You know how to listen attentively at a job interview. But when it comes to another Negro, what? Huh? What you say? Hello? Huh? 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 Your inability to get married affects us because we want to have black children with our black wives. That's what we want. But we're not going to tolerate any longer women who cannot conduct themselves properly. You flipping out and emoting at any given moment, you are socially fired. You are socially fired. Socially, you are fired. Gotta do it. Gotta do it. Because we need to stop rewarding bad behavior. And ladies who aren't abstinent and who is having sex, ladies, just because he's having sex with you does not mean he wants to marry you. Because you can deal with a man that makes a certain amount a year, or y'all can go out on dates, that still doesn't mean he wants to marry you. Men who want to marry women will go out and just marry them. Research says it only takes a man 6 months to decide who he wants to marry. It only takes six months. It is March 2020. If you leave it up to the man, and he has done his work on you, his research on you, that trust and that love is there, y'all are married by the time football starts. Amen. But no. You are crossing examining him as if this is a no. Y'all, I've had so many bad experiences, but that's not unique to other black men. No, we all have. horrible experiences. Not saying guys haven't given women bad experiences. I'm not saying that. But I'm sticking to the topic of the video. Being socially awkward. We can fix this. But we got to do it together. We got to stop with the entitlement. Stop with the extremes. I have one idiot friend. When she misbehaves, I just eject. I don't care where we are. I don't care where we are. When she acts up and just act like a total butthole, man, I just and like she would text and call me later like, hey, what was it? I don't even know. Crazy. You know I'm a superhero. I had to go. It's like either say that or be on the phone with her for 3 hours. No. You are fired. You are socially fired. Speaking of the same idiot friend, this was a while ago. We were somewhere doing some nature, sightseeing. Okay, watch this. We got on a pond, but it had a wooden walkway from one end to the other. Just cool. I got out onto the wooden walkway and all this beautiful fall, fresh air, crisp. The leaves was changing. I was like, oh my goodness, this is gorgeous. This is the type of spot you bring a girl that you really like out to, you bring a girl you really like, and y'all just make out right here. Y'all, this chick went into the social coma. She was like, let's go, and just walked off. Did she think I was talking about her? Are you kidding me? We have been friends for like 4 years now. No. You are not a finalist. No. You didn't even make the playoffs. I mean, y'all, it was so bizarre. It was so awkward. Let's go. She acted like she was a racist old white woman, and like 4 black dudes walked in to like legitimately handle business. I got to go. Yo, she bolted out there as if I was talking about her. Ladies, again, extremes. Why you have been single for 15, 20 years. Why do you still think everybody is trying to have sex with you? No, boo-boo. No. Stop being a clown. Stop. This is why you are socially awkward. I had this other young lady. We have been going out. I think there was a stretch for like maybe a month or two. We went out like every weekend. Not like Friday, Saturday. Like maybe some Fridays here, but definitely on like Sundays. Like after church, after her study group, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Okay. We were together, and Of course, I always pay for that's standard. So I asked her to bless the food. She's in church, just like I am. I didn't ask some chick I met in some club somewhere. We have had study Bible study sessions together. I asked her to bless the food. She looked at me as if I asked her 6 months ago, "Are you going to take the vaccine when it first come out?" She looked at me and said, I'm sitting there, I'm like, this chick is average. I've been taking her out for like the past couple of months. I've asked almost nothing of her. I asked her to say grace over our food that I paid for or paying for. And she said, like, she didn't even say no. Like, if you can chew your food, you can talk. If you can talk, you can. In my mind, I said, this butthole is totally fired. This butthole is totally fired. The following year, I saw her at the one of the singles events, and she had her she is average. Cute and average is the same thing. Okay, the average guy is cute, average. The average woman is cute, just average. When you're below average, then you have your own set of problems. Okay, but I saw her the following. I saw her that summer at the singles movie event. She had her above average looking cousin with her. I was like, oh Lord, I shot Whoa, that's your cousin? Ooh, okay. I am talking to the first girl, catching up, talking. Hey, how are you? Blah, blah, blah. And then she hits me with. She was like, hey, so why did we stop hanging out? Why did we stop hanging out? That was her question. See, guys, number one, stop taking women out that are not into you. And what I mean by into you, I mean sexually attracted to you. Hear me out. I endorse people keeping their virginity and staying abstinent. I endorse that. I have been abstinent for a number of years and still is. I endorse it. But listen to what I'm saying. When someone is sexually attracted to you, I mean just locked into you, that's the kind of woman you want to take out. Because this is why. It's because she wants to get close to you. She wants to find out more about you. Not the other opposition, the other option where she wants to know, as far as being with a woman who thinks, are you worthy enough of me? Leave that alone. Leave that where you found that. That's why I said I don't do coffee dates anymore. That's done. Either we're going out on a date or we're not. Guys, this is how number one, this is how you save money. And two, this is how, more important, this is how you save time. these chicks think they're better than you, and that you ought to be worshiping them and doing all kind of, because all they hear is, girl, if he was really for you, he'll be X, Y. Why are you listening to other single women? Why are you listening to women who cannot keep men? Why are you listening to them? Yeah, this is what you need to do. You need to find a woman who is sexually attracted to you. Because, I mean, if you ever been out with a woman who's sexually attracted to you and she doesn't mean you any harm, I mean, she is, I mean, she is showing all her teeth. She is smiling. She is charming. I mean, y'all telling jokes. She's laughing. I mean, it's. Come on now. You don't even have that anymore. Because in the average woman's mind, she's like, that's too much work. But brothers, when you do this, in particular with women that's not of color, that at least not black, she could be any color, and she's into you, and she's sexually attracted to you. Look, I have walked into my favorite spot a couple times, and I've seen couples who are interracial. You can tell. You can tell. I think maybe a couple of hours from now, they might be having sex. I mean, she is locked in, and he is locked in. That's what I'm talking about. I don't have time for someone who's not locked in. That's why you have to decide quickly. Are you going to be locked in or not? No. None of that interview stuff. That's done. That's done. No. Stop being socially awkward. Men have too many choices. Wait for your slow tail to come to the revelation. I'm going to die alone. And notice the ones who are humble enough that are older, they're like, girl, please, get over yourself. Girl, you do not want to be 61 with 2 cats sitting here with me watching Wheel of Fortune with no kids. Please figure it out, ladies. I want to help you, but notice you are not, your life has not shown the results that proves you are who you say you are. You are not gorgeous. You are not a queen, because your life does not show it. So get over yourself. Let's come back to reality. Come back, please. Come back to reality. Let's, yes. When a gentleman comes well, if he is a gentleman, are you serious? Are you still doing that? You're a lonely tale. You're still talking as if you have all of the leverage. You don't. You do not. You are not his first choice. You still talking as if you're on some throne somewhere. No, you're home all week long in your sweatpants and your socks and your smelly underarms and your sink with a mountain of dishes in there. But you acting like you're really the it. No. Stop it. Let's stop the delusion. No, it's not. It's not like that. I know your single girlfriends who can't keep husbands or boyfriends keep saying, no, no. Let's have kindness back in. Let's have politeness back in. Let's have simple conversation. Okay? Let's stop correcting one another. We can have a conversation, but let's stop correcting one another. Why? Because that's a grown man. That's a grown woman. Let's stop doing that. Stop talking to either of them as if they are a child. They are not. Let's stop it. Stop it. Stop it. I'll end it here. I have so much more to say. I have so many more stories. But let's end it here, because I mean I want to help in my way though. I'm not telling how awesome you are and how any man will be. That's not helping you. That's not helping you. That is not helping you. So, ladies, we can do this. We can have marriages together. We can build families together. We can buy houses together. We can make homes together. We can make a legacy together. But we have got to stop this entitlement. We have got to stop this contempt towards one another. And when I mean one another, I mean women towards men. Men do not have contempt towards women. No. We just want you to be nice. Because if you don't, we'll find someone who is. And that's not a problem with the ratio of women to men. That's not a problem. That's not a problem. There is an 18-year-old woman. There's a young girl who turns 18 every single day. Even if we got to wait 3-4 years for her, we will do that. We'll find someone who is locked into us, the alpha male. All right, take care. Bye.